Hey guys, it's Lindsay here. I was just going to get on and talk to you a little bit about my first IKEA shopping trip today. Got some really cool stuff. I went to the IKEA in Fishers, Indiana. It just opened, I think, maybe 2 weekends ago, so it's fresh. It's fairly new. Um, I took my almost 4-year-old with me, and he was pretty good through the whole thing. I can't complain at all. I had no clue what to expect. I just thought, oh, it's just another store. No, it is totally not just another store. It is crazy. Like, they have one side that's like a showroom, and they go through each room and how you can decorate. And then they have a whole side that's just called the marketplace, and that's where you kind of go through and pick out all your individual stuff, and it's labeled by kitchen, living room, decoration, all kinds of stuff. That's one thing that I didn't realize, because I walked through the showroom, and you kind of have to, if you see anything in any of the showrooms, you have to either take a picture or write down the item number or what you like, because then you'll have to go to the other side on the marketplace to actually purchase those items. So I was there, let me just tell you, I was there start to finish for 4 hours, and we pretty much seen the entire store. The way I started, because I literally had no idea, is I just went, it said showroom, and I'm like, okay, let's go to the showrooms. So basically it's set up like individual little rooms, and there's hallways, and each room is kind of set up how, one's a bedroom, one's a living room, one's a kitchen. I mean, they literally have everything there. I just was not prepared mentally for that adventure. So one thing that as a tip, I guess you could say, would be that just because the tag says one price in the showroom doesn't mean that you're going to get it for that price on the other side, on the marketplace. Because I saw this extremely cute little plant hanger that hangs from the ceiling, and it said $10, and I'm like, holy cow, it's like 4 tiers, and it hangs from the ceiling. It's super cute. So I finally find it in the marketplace, and each tier was $10. So I ended up spending $40 on this plant hanger, which still I think could be a really cute item, but I thought I was gonna get the whole thing for $10, and I didn't. So that's one thing that I'm like, oh, be careful on. Another thing is, in my opinion, is that if you know exactly what you want, I would suggest skipping the showrooms altogether, because, I mean, yeah, you can get ideas because there are things put together over there, but for the most part, like, if you go through the showrooms, then you have to go to the marketplace to find each item, which I thought was a pain in the butt, because you're going through, walking around like thousands of other people, and you have to take a picture or write down the number of everything that you like and that you see. So it's kind of annoying, because then you have to go find it on the other side. So you literally are there. When I walked in, somebody said, "Oh, you take a seat, take a card. You'll be here for 4 hours." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, right. You're there." I mean, they literally have a cafe. They feed people. This place is huge. I couldn't believe it. So I ended up spending like $325, which was way more than I wanted to, but I got some really cute items. I got the plant hanger. I got all kinds of the fake greenery and plants to go in the plant hanger, which I'm really pleased with. I got some rugs, the bathroom rugs. What else did I get? Oh, Cruz got a couple things just because he was so good. He got a little piggy bank. I mean, the things literally are priced so good. I got something to go in my bathroom. I got lots of shelving. I'm actually going to the hardware store now to pick up some units for my shelving. And that's another thing. Everything, you have to build everything, which I knew that. But a lot of things don't come with the hardware that you need. So I am here at the hardware store finding the items that I need so I can put my stuff together. That was another thing. Also, checkout. We were in line for 25 minutes start to finish on checkout. They had every line open. And it was just, let's see, I got there at like 10:30 and we left at 3:30. So we were in line for a good 25 minutes, which wasn't bad because I felt like as soon as I got in line, it just started flooding behind you. I mean, you can tell this place gets crazy busy. It started flooding behind. So the lines didn't go, I thought they were pretty slow, but I also was done after being there for 3.5 hours, 4 hours. I was ready to go home. Checkout, I didn't know that you had to bring your own bag. Maybe it's just because I didn't do any research, but you have to bring your own bag. So I ended up having to buy 2 bags, which wasn't a big deal. They were like 99 cents, and I can take them back next time I go because I know I'll go again. So I had to buy my own bag as well. The cashier, she told me, I got a little plant, and she said, the ones with the tags on them, you can't actually take these. These are display, but I'm going to let you go ahead and take it or buy it because you probably didn't know. And I'm like, no, I didn't know. I mean, you see hundreds, I feel like you see hundreds of workers around IKEA until you actually need one, and then you're like, where the heck where is everybody? Like, I literally was standing in the shelving section for probably 20 to 30 minutes trying to find the exact shelf I had photographed from from the showroom over in the marketplace. I could not find a single soul. That was my only complaint, is that, walking through the aisles there were people, but when I actually needed somebody, like, I wish there was a help button or something, because you get turned around, you get lost, there's all kinds of shortcuts. I probably spent more time trying to figure out the store than anything, and this is me going in, I didn't do any research, I didn't have any idea, I didn't talk to anybody about it, I just went in for the first time. So hopefully my tips can help you, because it's a long process. I think next time I'll know, okay, this is what I want, and this is what I'm going to get. This time I was just kind of like, oh, I'm going to go see what I can find. I knew I wanted shelving, and of course that's the one that took the longest, and I'm still here at the hardware store trying to find the hardware for the shelving. So, super excited. I mean, I do think it was a good trip. From where I lived, it was about an hour and 10-minute drive, which wasn't too bad. And I was there for 4 hours, so it's definitely a day trip. I definitely would not recommend eating there. The lines for food was outrageous, worse than the lines to leave. So my only real complaints with IKEA is that I really wish there was more people on the floor helping. I saw a lot of people when we were walking through the aisles grabbing IKEA workers, because I felt like nobody knew what they were doing or how they were going to get questions answered. But then once I was in a spot and I'm like, okay, here I am, I'm ready to put my items together of the picture that I took from the showrooms, I'm ready to put it together in the marketplace, and there was nobody there to help me. So I was just like, okay, I have no idea. I didn't get enough brackets I needed, and they were really cool brackets. I'm sure I can go online and order them, but I'm the type of person that when I go shopping and I get something, I want to put it up like right away. So now if I have to either go back, which I'm not going to do, for one bracket, or I'm just going to go to the hardware store and buy something because I'm just impatient and I want the things to go up. So I will update you whenever I get everything done. I just think it was really cool, and I hope this helps you get through your IKEA experience. I'd give it 2 thumbs up. It was a good experience. I would not take a 4-year-old, even though, by the way, they do have a daycare or area where you can drop your kid off and shop. I'm not quite sure how it works because I went up there just to inquire about it because, you know, all the kids see it and they're like, oh, I want to go in and play. And I'm like, okay, if you want to go in and play while I walk around an hour, you need more than an hour. But I was like, that's fine. There was like a 45 to an hour waiting list. So I was like, no, we're not going to get on a wait list, but they offer it, which I think is super cool. So my suggestion would be there, get there in the morning whenever it opens, bring your own bags. If you don't know what you want and you just want to browse, give yourself plenty of time, like hours to do so. And really write down everything that you want because it's going to be a little bit different when you get to check out. So hopefully you guys find this helpful. If you do, give it a thumbs up and I'll continue to post some more videos. Thank you. Bye.